What's good, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee back again with another one, guys. We got a lot of news to get into today, man. We got some scraps going on, some hip hop news, NBA, NFL, an Astro world update. Individuals are out here tripping their balls off, like so much to cover. Eminem, 50 Cent, all that, man. So we're going to just jump right into it. Make sure y'all hit them buttons, man. Flock with me. I love bringing y'all this content. I always want to hear from you guys, the people. So join the discussion, hit them buttons, and let's go, y'all. First up, some NFL news. You know, Antonio Brown, AB, who I have to keep pointing out. It's like a happy ending with this guy. So often we see so many wide receivers or, you know, other positions, other players in the NFL go through a lot of different drama with contracts, franchises, issues off the field, issues on the field. Like, look at what's going on with OBJ right now. His pops is beefing with Baker Mayfield and the Browns, and now he's a free agent, and he's ready to bring the drama to the next team. If it's not the right team, like if someone claims him off waivers and he ain't feeling it, he's ready to press that issue again. And AB had all kinds of drama, you know, wild allegations that we got to point out. Once again, he was cleared of raising hell with the Raiders. Before that, raising hell with the Steelers. Trying to make a hip-hop career with no more white woman. You know what I mean? Swearing to never play in the NFL again. All that ish went down. But when it was all said and done, and Tom Brady started his new dynasty over there in Tampa. You know, first move was to get Gronk traded over there. Gronk came out of retirement. Boom, he's over there with Brady. He reached out to AB a few weeks later during the season last year. And it was a slow affair getting that offense clicking. You know, like leading into the playoffs, the Buccaneers weren't even looking like they were a Super Bowl contender or like they were going to take the crown, in my opinion. You know, I thought they looked like a team that was lucky to slide into the playoffs, but AB gets a ring with them. It's a happy ending, you know, when they're trying to move for another ring this year. Well, as it stands right now, they're 6-2 in their first place in their division. But second place is the Saints, who just beat them, only a game behind, and they own the tiebreaker over the Buccaneers. So they definitely want to get AB back out there because he's been hurt since week 6. He hurt his ankle. I reported on this last week or the week before or whatever. You know, he's missed 3 games. He got hurt in the game versus the Eagles, which you're seeing highlights of as we're talking. Had a big game against the Eagles. And then he missed games versus Chicago and that loss against New Orleans that I was just talking about, who's right on their heels for that division crown. And now they got a game coming up against the Washington football team. So, you know, Tom wants one of his weapons back with AB. And reportedly, it's up in the air if AB is going to play or not. You know, word is he's still wearing a walking boot. It's odd, you know, ankle injury. Doesn't always sound very serious, but it's kept him out for 3-4 weeks. So will he be out there this week? I don't know. But if you pay attention to some of the other footage on the screen, he did share an Instagram story where he's chilling in his car and he has a thumbs up emoji. You know what I mean? So maybe that's AB trying to tell us he's going to get back out there. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. Then sliding over to the NBA. I don't know if you guys seen this. What in the fuck was going on out there? Things got, you know, I told y'all there was some different fights going on, some people popping off. This isn't the only one we're going to talk about in this video, but this was in the NBA. Markieff Morris of the Miami Heat and Nikola Jokic, if I'm saying his name correctly, apologies, y'all, got into a quick brawl or whatever. And both were ejected from the game. Like, when I first saw the footage, at a glance, I was like, yo, why was Nikola tripping like that? But as you see, Morris flagrantly faulted him first. And he got back up and wasn't going for it. You know what I mean? Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets ended up going on to beat the Heat 113-96. But yeah, man, this was a a wild situation here. Like, I didn't even watch the whole game, so I don't know if things were chippy before this that led into this all happening, but man, they was brawling for a second out there. It's been a while since I've seen a fight in the NBA, man. I remember when I was younger, I used to see things get chippy like that quite often. I'm talking about way, way back when I was a kid. And then, more recently, what was that, back like 04, 05, the whole Ron Artest situation and all that. But, things escalated here pretty quick. I don't know if they're suspended for any games after this. I don't know. But hit the comments with your thoughts on this. Damn, we got another brawl to talk about, man. I don't know if you guys saw this footage. This was at Complex Con, man. Listen, I had never even heard of Complex Con like that until, let me know if I'm the only one. I wasn't even really aware of it being an event like that until a couple years ago when the whole Slim 400, the 969 entry to the venue went down. I don't even know if that was the first year or not, but that was the first time I ever heard of Complex Con. But you see here this time around, it was Offset of the Migos getting into a quick little scrap, him and his entourage. Not a lot of information out there on what exactly happened here. You see things went from just some individuals chilling, having a conversation. Next thing you know, someone steals off on someone, bing, bang, boom, some shots get thrown, and the event staff broke this thing up. It looks like they had somebody detained. But yeah, things ended about as quick as they happened, man. Offset and the Migos have been it's just him and his entourage here. I don't believe the other members of the Migos were there, Takeoff or Quavo, but it was ended as quick as it started, y'all, So tap in. What's your thoughts on that? Next up on the rundown, man, I'm sure you guys may remember a month or two ago, it hit in the news everywhere, the BMF show that 50 Cent made. Let me know if you guys have been watching that show, man. I caught like the first episode, I believe. I got to get caught up on that. I've been watching a lot of other shows in the time that I have had to get my binge watch on and all that. And from what I saw, I enjoyed it. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the BMF series, man. This series took forever. Y'all remember how long they were talking about BMF? Fifth was talking about making BMF. Like, it felt like it was like 5 years, but I guess there was a lot of red tape with getting everything in order, the clearances to make this TV show. Plus, we know, I'm sure Fifth wanted to show his proper respect to the BMF guys, like getting their blessings and everything to make this show. But, right before the show was ready to kick off, word hit that Eminem was going to portray White Boy Rick. And real quick, before I continue on, just side conversation. I spoke about this a while ago when White Boy Rick was speaking out in the media, after the announcement of Eminem portraying him. He was saying how honored he was that M was going to play him on the show. And man, White Boy Rick has the weirdest Instagram. Like, he says some very odd, bizarre-ish over there on his IG, to the point that you would think it was a fake account, but it's really his account. I don't know if anyone else caught that. I was pointing that out when I was reporting on this before, man. You're a weird one, White Boy Rick. You really are, man. But anyways, you see the pictures have hit of Eminem as White Boy Rick rocking that wig. You know what I'm saying? Back in, was at the 80s, you know what I mean? M's got the fly winter jacket on and everything, out there posted on the block, getting money. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see Eminem play White Boy Rick. You see him chilling with Meech's son here, who portrays Meech on the show. So, apparently this episode is coming up soon. 50 Cent was saying something about the episode being delayed or something. I think it was supposed to be episode 7, where M is going to be seen as White Boy Rick. I believe it's only like one episode in this season. I could be wrong. There's been so much, like, this show has hit the news headlines so often with all this stuff going on with Blue Da Vinci and everyone too, It's been wild, man. So there you have it. Eminem is White Boy Rick. Next up, this was very interesting to me, very wild to me. I was shocked to hear this, okay? Will Smith is releasing this book, his memoirs. It's just titled Will. And in one of the excerpts or chapters in this book, he talks about, and I'm guessing this was going on when Jada was having her entanglement. Okay, when they were having their issues and were split up, Will Smith decided to, I guess he wanted to have that ego death. And, for those who have tripped or whatever for the purpose of trying to grow as a person or become a better person or discover themselves, you know what I'm saying? All that type of ish. Will decided to take ayahuasca 14 times, man. Just hearing that scares the shit out of me, y'all. Like, I really, really want to hear everyone who's tripped before, period. Or if you did use ayahuasca, let me hear about it in the comments. Supposedly there's supposed to be all these great therapeutic value of using this stuff, and you can find yourself. Will was also meeting with a tantric actual expert or whatever. I guess he needed to get back to being intimate with Jada, I guess. I don't know. He was having some intimacy issues. I don't know what was going on. Obviously things weren't going good if she was out here having that entanglement. But man, 14 times tripping on the ayahuasca, that's scary, man. Like, I don't know, man. I've tripped a couple times. Who wants to have a live where we discuss tripping and stuff like that? I put a post up. You could probably find it in my community posts a while back talking about this, and there was a lot of interest in it. So maybe we should do a live stream and talk about this, man. But yeah, man, with the ayahuasca, you got to have a shaman. You go out there in the rainforest and all that. Like, I would not want any parts of it. It just sounds way too intense to me. And I don't know. Will, I guess, though, did find value in it because there's reports that he was talking about it and saying that he felt like he was in outer space. He was light years away from Earth. He met this female that was always watching him that he ended up calling mother. I don't know. It sounds like some deep stuff that Will was going through when he was using this ayahuasca. I don't know, man. But this really shocked me. I mean, obviously, I don't know Will Smith. We don't know a lot of these celebrities. Maybe we feel like we know them from listening to their music or watching the movies or TV shows that they make or listening to their comedy, whatever celebrity it is, But at the end of the day, we really don't know them. With social media nowadays, too, people feel like they do know some of the celebrities or influencers, I guess we could call them, that they watch the content, whatever kind of content they make. But at the end of the day, you really don't know anyone. You know what I'm saying? But still, Will Smith did not strike me as the guy to go out and do ayahuasca 14 times. You heard? What did he say? He said, Will Smith don't cuss in his rap to sell records, but he'll trip on ayahuasca 14 times. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I shared too with some people recently also, man. No one wants to believe me, but my pops was a part of the MK Ultra studies. He was given a lot of LSD. That's like, I'm dead ass, man. So maybe we should have that live and talk about hallucinogenics and all that. Like, so I don't know. Maybe we'll try to do that tonight. I don't know. Hit the comments, y'all. And that's going to lead us into our last topic on this news rundown here. And we're talking once again about Astro World, okay? So I reported on this yesterday. Very sad, tragic event. 8 dead, hundreds hurt. We saw the lawsuit started to come in. Travis Scott is covering the funerals and whatnot. But, a lot of people are pissed at Travis Scott, feel he should have stopped the show, feel he was reckless as hell. I definitely pointed out, and I still believe it even more than I did when I said it before. It's just outrageous, the amount of people that they crammed into this event. Like, it was just way overcrowded, and I still don't understand how that could happen with everything going on in the, with the health crisis and all that, how they were able to do it. And I don't know, we're hearing he refunded everyone as well. I don't know, but the lawsuits are going to be coming in for quite some time. That's a fact, But I wanted to point this out that someone, as we heard, what was very scary to me, I mentioned it in my video yesterday about the injections in the neck. Like, this was terrifying shit for me to hear. But there was someone who commented in one of my videos, or on my video, saying that there was someone at the Astro World concert dressed as Scarecrow from Batman, you know, who used to hit everyone with the fear toxin and all these drugs and get in people's mind and drive them crazy and all this stuff. And he would inject people, I guess. And they were claiming that there's a guy, you can find him on the live stream or in videos of this or something. And I've not been able to find it, okay? If you go on Twitter, you see there's a lot of people talking about it, making jokes like, man, people were getting injected. Maybe Scarecrow was there. Then there's other people implying that they heard what I heard, that someone was there dressed as Scarecrow as well. I don't know. Does anyone know anything about this? Does anyone have a picture of this Scarecrow guy at the Astro World event? Or do you think this is just like some folklore? You know, it's kind of wild too, because in my original video about all this, I was pointing out how, you know, you would hear urban legends and stuff like that that used to circulate around back in the day, of people going around and pricking people with needles, infected with HIV or with drugs or whatever, and you know, one way or another. And I was saying how scary that was always like a terrifying urban legend that went around, and then now we see it actually happening. And then now people are saying this whole Scarecrow thing. Like, I don't know, man. Does anyone know anything about this? Or do you guys think this is just some cap or some rumors that are spreading around? Hit the comments if anyone out there does have a picture or does know anything about this. Let's talk, y'all. But that's going to conclude this video. Once again, guys, get in the comments. Let's talk about it all. If you're new to J Coffee Talk, that's what it's all about. Once again, hearing from you guys, the people. We drop content every day over here where we talk about music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. Like I said, we'll try to do that hallucinogenics live stream tonight. Let me know if you're interested in that one. When we go live, you can actually tap into the conversation and talk directly to J Coffee Talk. So it's a lot of fun. You know, we try to just build and have conversations, you know, and just rock like that. That's how we do. So make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned. More videos coming. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.